Hello, the microcosmic orbit is what we're going to be talking about now. We start off with the concept of the human being. You may recognize this creature. It has feet, it has a nose, an eye, a mouth with a tongue, and it also has various energy channels, meridian lines that run through the whole thing. The two ones that we're interested in today, the one that runs up the back, this is called the governing vessel or the dew meridian. It runs from the base of the being all the way up, and then it goes internally down through the front of the spine. And there, back at the base of the being, it flows into the red meridian, otherwise known as the conception vessel. And the red meridian flows up the front of the body to the root of the tongue, and then it goes internally and flows down inside the front of the spine. And there it flows into the meridian at the back. So drawing this in a more diagrammatic form, what you see is this. Up the back, internally, up the front, internally. So you've got this, it's almost like an infinity sign. And this is what's happening in the normal course of life, without us doing anything to change it, or to interfere with it, or to moderate it in any way. However, when we want to generate extra energy, we then use what's called the microcosmic orbit, or the small heavenly cycle. By connecting the tongue with the roof of the mouth, we cut out the middle flow. So what happens then is this. The energy that flows up through the back channel instead of going down the inside of the front, by the connection of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, it flows into the front channel. And it reverses the flow of chi, the energy in that channel. So instead of the front channel flowing up, it's now flowing down. And instead of going in this figure of 8, it's going in a circuit. And it's that circuit, that circulation, that orbit that's called the small heavenly cycle, and which we know as the microcosmic orbit. Now, as it flows through this orbit, it passes through a number of points, chakras, energy centers, points on the meridians, from the base through the sacrum, the door of life, T11, the 11th thoracic vertebrae, T5, the 5th thoracic vertebrae, up to C7, the 7th cervical vertebrae, up to the occiput, the J pillar, through the crown, the mid-eyebrow, and then down the front, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the navel, and the sexual center. Back down to the base of the being, the perineum. Now, these are not just little pinpoints in the energetic circuits of the body. They're great whirling vortexes of energy. And this begins the energy grid, the energy network, which feeds the meridians, which feeds the organs. which enables us to use the same amount of energy in a more efficient and more effective way for better health, a longer life.